Alright. So, this is my refinery. Got 14 generators here. These two refineries make my aluminum scrap. That one's running smoothly. This one keeps backing up for some reason. I don't understand why, because it has the exact same layout and load setup. So like, I adjusted some things and cleared the pipe, so we'll see what happens. But the issue with this, if this stalls, then my plastic stalls, and that's a problem. I'll actually trash that, as that'll help clear up some of that pipe. Belts. Alright. So this is making some petroleum coke. Most of it's being sent to a sink, some of it's being used for the aluminum. These make the fuel. I need these make plastic and rubber. So should probably clear those pipes too, just to get everything a fresh start. But these 10 do plastic, 10 over there do rubber. I think I got like 6 or 6 doing fuel. Yep. One was being packaged, the other 5 running into the generators. 6 doing aluminum solution. 2 doing scrap. Scrap's being sent to my main base. Ugh. Alright, plastic and rubber. It's just, I got, 2 pure nodes that I have overclocked at 300, which is what pipes can hold. And there's 2 more oil nodes in this area that I haven't tapped yet. Bauxite is being brought down from there. And then off to main factory. There's my space elevator. But all the rubber, plastic, and scrap are being bussed via the sky bridge. Like I could have done a train. I'm just not really set up for it. When I was making my main base, I didn't have train stations in mind. So there's really no good place to put them. Soul slug. Oh, limestone. There's my main base. Little concrete right there. That was my first coal plant. Boop. So I got 3 normal iron nodes that are right there. Now that I got Mark 5 belts, I can upgrade them. But, so I can run them all on 1 belt instead of 2. Because this First step of iron processing. Got the 12 smelters for it. Smelt it all. Got a little bit of steel production right here for pipes and beams. Some plates. And all of these are rods being turned into screws. And I do all my belt work underneath. So I can walk around more easily and send stuff up outside. So more screws being sent up. Rods and plates being sent up. And it's nighttime. This area is primarily for assemblers and screw manufacturing, but we have these guys making rotors, these guys making stators, copper wire being brought in from outside. Of course, stators make motors, which go into here. Oh, what is this? Make motors. Rods. A lot of the rods being sent over to make some rotors, some screws, mostly screws. But all these rods go into the screw farm. But 18 constructors making screws. Which at the time I made, I only had Mark III belts. So I had to put them all on 4 belts. There we go. And they get fit down to make reinforced plate. I think my rotors use them. Yeah, it's an alt recipe. And I also believe, yeah, reinforced iron plate, modular frame. And just down, so like doing my belt work underneath. And I load balanced all of the screws. So they all get equal distribution. Now, modular frames get sent upstairs to make heavy modular frames. So there's a lift going up outside there. This area is kind of like I just threw together. I was just wanting to get a couple manufacturers done just to get computers and heavy modular frames made, and then I can tear this down and redo it. But I got 3 or 4 circuit boards, you know, heavy modular frame, which I needed more screws, which I had to build a whole separate screw factory because all the screws downstairs are being used. So if you notice, these screws come from all the way over there. Over there you got some steel production, deuterium, some copper coming in through there. And there's an autosave. you know, quick wire, plastic, and rubber all being brought in through here from the outside. Over there's a little copper manufacturing. Over there, those are just two impure iron nodes. Their only job is to make rods and plates. Yep. And then we'll come over this way, see what we got going on. Things are a little messy over here. This is where we're making aluminum plates. All in those containers. Here we got a little spaghetti. Excess scrap being sent into the sink, because if it backs up, and it halts my refinery production. Plastic and rubber. Over here, a complete separate screw factory, half of which go to make the computer's modular frames, and the other half come over here to make reinforced iron plate to make crystal oscillators, which I just literally threw this together about an hour ago. It is very sloppy. I will end up redoing it, but I just need the oscillators to unlock the MAM stuff. But I currently only have one manufacturer for the oscillators. They only make one a minute. So I need at least 3 a minute to make radio control units, which I need to make turbo motors, which I need to make minor Mark IIIs. And the next part is just Moss Steel Factory. Over this way. This goes to that coal power plant over there. That one. And then this leads to like a really nice place that has a pure iron node, normal copper node, and 4 normal coal nodes. So it's a great place for like steel processing and coal power plants. There's also some quartz not too far from it, as well as a pure limestone deposit. And floating boxes. When I was doing my first coal plant, I ran 3 pipes from here all the way to my main base, not realizing there was a small little puddle of water. But this is steel processing. All perfectly load balanced. Not that it matters right now because it's all full and backed up. but it's all making beams and pipes. All of that's being fed upstairs. Along with some copper from that copper node, but making cable, making automated wiring for the space elevator, which I don't need anymore, so this work pretty much be taken down. And stators. Next floor. For encased industrial beams or concrete. And low quartz processing. Oh yeah, I need to hook this back up. Power. Yeah, you do. Alright. Cool. Then there's the copper and iron nodes up there. And my coal plants. So there's 24 here. Yeah. Every time I made them, I did them a little bit differently. Like in the first one, all the coal was only 8 plants. All the coal was all load balanced. This is just a manifold system. This one I did a little different, another row of 8, but I did all the piping underwater, which I thought was cool. I have this big old wall. I set things up and down. Oh, bust. That's sulfur. I don't really have much of a use for it. It's a couple random ass storage containers. What's even in here? Okay. What's in here? Ah. And that's it.